Let's go to page 452 and start with number 11. Okay, so you're looking for the focus for ellipse. So you got x squared over 4 plus y squared over 20 equal to 1. Okay, so to find the focus, sometimes it's good to just sketch out the graph, help you to visualize. In some cases, you don't have to sketch it out, but it's, for most of people, probably be better to sketch it out. Okay, so from here, right away, the center is going to be at 0, 0. Okay, so that's going to be right over here. And then you got b squared equal to 4. So b equal to 2. A squared equal to 20. So a equal to square root of 20. And so it's equal to 2 square root of 5. Okay, so you need to know how to simplify that. And this is approximately equal to 4.4. Okay, so that means you have to go 2 in the x direction. And you have to go about 4.4 to the y direction. Okay, because this is under the y, so you go in the y direction. This is under the x, so you go to the x direction. So this kind of help you to visualize the direction of the ellipse. Okay, now to find the f, you need to go ahead and use the Pythagorean Theorem. So you have to use b squared plus c squared equal to a squared. Okay. Now in this case, it does not ask you to graph. I'm just graphing anyway. In case if some problem that asks you to graph, then you will know how to graph. Okay, so you substitute. So you got 4 plus c squared equal to 20. So minus 4 on each side. So you got c squared equal to 16. Take the square root, so you got c equal to 4. Okay, so from here you go up 4. So this is the v, here's the f. So that's the v, here's the f. Now it does not ask you to find v, but I'm just going to do extras in case, if you have to do that on, if the problem asks you to do it. So this would be 0, 2 square root of 5. Okay, and this would be 0, negative 2 square root of 5 for the v. Now for the f, it will be 0, 4, and this would be 0, negative 4. So again, I'm doing a lot of extra stuff, okay, in case if the problem asks you to find all this stuff. Okay, now let's get back to the problem. So it asks you only for the f, and if you look on the choice, your choice would be A. So this would be your choice A. Okay, let's go and go to the next one, number 12. Okay, it says find the focus of the hyperbola. So you got ax squared minus 3y squared equal to 48, and you're looking for a focus. Okay, so first let's make this equal to 1. So divide everything by 48. So you got x squared over 6 minus y squared over 16 is equal to 1. So again, the center, by looking at that, your center is going to be at 0, 0. So make sure you get your center first. Center is your key point. Okay, so this is like this one over here. So b squared equal to 6, so b equal to square root of 6. Okay. And over here you got a squared equal to 16, so a equal to 4. Okay. So let's go and sketch out. And remember now, this is a hyperbola. Okay. Okay, so center is 0, 0. Now for hyperbola, you have to draw a box. So you have to use that. So you have to go 4 in the right direction. And square root of 6, if you use calculator, square root of 6 is about 2.4. So this is about 2.4. Now when you graph, you probably just going about right over here, about 2.5. Okay. Okay, so that's your box. Okay, so again, I'm doing a lot of extra stuff, okay, in case the problem asks you to find all this stuff. Okay, so, and the graph, okay, this is going to be in the x direction, right? X comes first. So your graph is going to look something like this. Okay. Again, when you're doing the graphing, make sure it go toward the asymptote and does not curve back, and it should not touch the asymptote. Okay, so now let's go and look for, let's go back to the problem, do what it asks you to do. It's finding the focus, right? So now for the hyperbola, it's a regular Pythagorean equation. So you got a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. Okay, so you're going to get, well, actually for this one, take that back. It doesn't about for the hyperbola. It doesn't matter about a and b. Usually in the equation they always make this is a. Yeah, so let's go back to this. But it doesn't matter about which is a or b for the hyperbola. Okay. And for the ellipse, a is always the biggest number. But for the hyperbola, the a is always the first number. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, so a squared equal to 6, b squared equal to 16. Okay, so you got c squared equal to 22. So c equal to square root of 22. Okay, so c is going to be this way. So square root of 22 is about 4.7. So again, this just help you to locate the points. So 4.7, and this had to be, if you look at the graph, it had to be in the x direction, right? 4.5. Okay, it's about right over here. So you're going to be at the square root of 22 comma 0. Okay, and if you have to look for the other one, it's about right over here. And this would be negative square root of 22 comma 0. Okay, so now if you look for the answer would be, if you look at this one, the answer would be B. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm doing a lot of extra stuff. So technically, all you have to do is do this part right over here. But again, I'm doing the extras just in case if the problem asks you to do all this extra stuff. Okay, okay, let's go to the next one. Now, when you're doing this kind of problem, you want to take your time, don't rush, because it's easy to make mistakes. So just walk it through. Okay. Okay, so you're looking for the hyperbola on this graph over here. Okay. Okay, so it's this one right over here. So what you need to do is, first you need to get your template ready, right? It's a hyperbola. So the hyperbola is going to be something like this, right? So get your template ready. Okay, so that's your template for hyperbola. Now if you look over here, the center is going to be at 0, 0, right? Well, first you have to get a direction. So this is going to be in the x direction, right? So this is the x direction, so the x goes first. If x goes over here, then y will go over here. Next is get your center. The center is 0, 0, so it'll be just minus 0, minus 0, right? Now next thing you have to do is you have to get your box, okay? So remember, the vertex always goes on a box. So if you look over here, see, you have to draw your box. So once your box goes up to the asymptote, then you have to go across, right? So from here you can see that from here to here that's 2. So you square that. So from here to here is 2. You square that, and this is in the x direction, right? So you square that. You put under the x. So 2 squared would be 4. So put 4 over here. And now for the y, if you look over here again, there's a 2 square over here. Okay. So 2 squared would be 4 again. So this would go under the y. Okay. Okay, so that's your equation. Okay. So now let's go and work it out the equation. So you have x squared over 4 minus y squared over 4 equal to 1. Okay, then next what you need to do is you want to multiply everything by 4 to get rid of the fraction. So you got 4x squared, cancel out. no more 4. See, that's why you want to write it out and you cancel out, so it helps you to visualize. Okay, so you cut down on mistakes. Okay, and now if you look on the answer, this is answer C. Okay, so it's a lot easier to get the equation from the graph. Okay, let's go to the next one. It says find the center of the conic. Conic means one of this shape, okay, because all these shapes came from cutting a cone. Okay, so the conic, so you got 9x squared minus y squared minus 18x plus 4y minus 31 equal to 0. Okay, so you need to complete a square to get to put the equation in the standard form so you can find the center. Okay, so first let's go and plus 31 on both sides and group your variables. So you got 9x squared minus 18x. You always put a plus between the group and the sign go with the term. So it'll be minus y squared plus 4y equal to 31. Your next step is you have to factor everything out. So you have to factor the coefficient in front of the square variable. So factor the 9. This one you have to factor the negative 1. Okay. Then next you have to get your perfect square ready. And leave it blank over here. Okay. So from here, from this you're going to get this. From this you're going to get minus 1. Okay. Because again this is always half of that. So take half of that, you get that. And then from here you need to plus 1. Okay. Now over here, now notice there's a 9 times. There's a 9 in front, so 9 times 1 will give you plus 9. So don't just put down plus 1 because you have to multiply by 9. Okay, now over here, again from here you get y, from here you get minus 2. And once you get a minus 2, you're going to get plus 4. Now there's a negative in front, so you're going to be negative times 4 will give you minus 4. So you have to watch out the things in the front, you have to multiply. Okay. So this will give you 36. Then after that you divide everything by 36. So you have x minus 1 squared over 4 minus y minus 2 squared over 36 equal to 1. So this is a hyperbola, and the center that it asks you for would be 1, 2. Okay, and look for the answer, so this would be answer A. Okay, let's go to the next one. Find the equation of the ellipse having the four sides at 1, 0 and 3, 0, and sum of the focal radii equal to 4. So it means 2a equal to 4. So right away a equal to 2, and you're looking for the equation. Okay, so again first let's go ahead and sketch it out. It helps if you sketch it out to visualize. Okay. Okay. So let's get a graph paper. Okay, so the first focus is at 1, 0. Next one is 3, 0. Okay, so right away the center is going to be right over here. The center is going to be at 2, 0. Okay, and this is the ellipse. So for ellipse, your equation is going to be something like this. So that's your template. Okay. So that's your template for ellipse. For ellipse, x always comes first. Okay, so from here you can see that the center is going to be at 2, 0, right? So it'd be minus 2, minus 0. The next thing is from here, okay, you got a equal to 2. Okay, so here's your center. So a equal to 2, so it means your v is going to be over here and over here. Okay, so your ellipse is going to be something like that. Okay. Okay, but anyway, so from here, you can see that a equal to 2, but c equal to 1. Okay, so that's your c equal to 1. Okay, so a equal to 2, so you square that. So this in the x direction, so again, a equal to 2, you square that, you put under the x. So that's your a squared. So a squared equal to 4, and that goes under here. Okay, so now we have to get your Pythagorean equation, right? So you got b squared plus c squared equal to a squared. So b squared plus, so c equal to 1, so c squared equal to 1 also. Okay, and a squared equal to 4. So minus 1 on both sides. So b squared equal to 3. Okay, and so that goes under here. And now, what you need to do is you have to work out your equation. Okay, so you got x minus 2 squared over 4 plus y squared over 3 equal to 1. So multiply everything by 12 to get rid of the fraction. So cancel out, so you got 3. Okay, and so this would be 3 times x minus 2 squared. This cancel out before, be plus 4y squared equal to 12. Okay. And but right now you don't even have to bother to simplify this part over here, okay? Because if you notice that the only one will fit this, notice you're going to get, when you multiply, you're going to get 3x squared something something, and it's going to be plus 4y squared, right? So only one that have a 3x squared and y squared is the answer D, okay? So it would be answer D. So you don't even have to do it anymore, okay? But in case if you have to, okay, in case you have to work this part out, then this is what you do. You have to multiply this out. So you got x squared minus 4x plus 4 and plus 4 y squared equal to 12, and distribute. So you got 3x squared minus 12x plus 12 plus 4y squared equal to 12. Then minus 12 on both sides. So this cancel out, cancel out. So you got 3x squared minus 12x plus 4y squared equal to 0. And if you looking for a book answer, you have to move this over. Okay. So you got 3x squared plus 4y squared equal to 12. Okay. But again, like I said, you don't even have to do this part. But I recognize that the only answer is the only answer have a 3x squared and 4y squared is the D. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, it says how many solutions does this system have? So you got x squared minus 4y squared equal to 4, and you got x plus y squared equal to 1. Okay. Okay, so we actually can do the, well, you can do the reverse substitution, or you can do elimination. I probably just go for elimination. So I'm gonna eliminate the y squared since it already kind of the matching already. So I'm gonna multiply by 4. So I got 4x plus 4y squared equal to 4, and I'm gonna put this under here. So I got x squared minus 4y squared equal to 4. When I add, I got x squared plus 4x. This cancels out equal to 8. Okay, and minus 8 on both sides. So I get x squared plus 4x minus 8 equal to 0. And let's go and do factoring. So I have to add to get 4, multiply to get negative 8. So I do 1 comma negative 8, 2 comma negative 6, and I get, okay, over here I can negative 4. So I'm just going to flip it over. Okay, so I'm not going to do the 4. So I'm just going to go 6 comma negative 2. Okay, because from here, so that's what when you do, you have to keep track. Okay, it will save you some time. So this, wait, that's not right. 4. Back up. Sorry. Okay. So in this case, it's not factorable. So you probably want to do the quadratic formula. Double check. Okay. So you got x equal to negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So you got x equal to negative 4 plus square. I'm going to separate the plus one. Okay, let's do this. 16 minus 32. So this one, you're going to get the imaginary number, so that's not good. Okay, so in this case, what you do is you probably want to, instead of solving for x, probably better to solve for y. Okay, so let's go and do it different way. Okay. Another way to do this is if you sketch it out. Okay, so sometimes when you get the problem, you have to do it different way. Okay, so let's go and sketch it out. Okay, because it doesn't ask you for a solution, it just asks for how many. Okay, so we don't want to waste time to we don't need to waste time to try to solve complicated problem. Okay, so the easy way to do it is just go and sketch it out. Okay, so for number 16, so you got x squared minus 4y squared equal to 4, and x plus y squared equal to 1. Okay, so for this one, okay, we can divide it by 4. So you got x squared over 4 minus y squared over 1 equal to 1. So let's go and sketch it out. So center is at 0, 0, and you have to draw the box. So you got the 2 in the x direction and 1 in the y direction. Okay. Now, if it asks you for a solution, then you have to use all this. You have to do all this to solve. But since he only asks you for how many, so you just want to go and sketch it out, and to see what it looks like. Okay, because you can find how many answers by doing that. Okay, so that's that. So now let's go and do this one over here. Okay, this is going to be a parabola, so I'm going to minus x on both sides. So I got x squared, y squared equal to negative x plus 1. And now remember, you have to put in the standard form, so I need to factor out everything in front. So factor out the negative, you're going to get x minus 1. So this is a parabola, and so the vertex is going to be at 1, 0. Okay, so vertex is going to be at 1, 0. And this is going to go in the x direction, okay? And the focus, so over here the 4a equal to negative 1. So divide by 4, divide by 4. So a equal to negative 1 over 4. So from here go negative 1 over 4 is right over here. And the opening, okay? The opening is going to, at the focus is equal to 1. So you have to go half and half. Okay, so your graph is going to be very skinny. So it's going to look something like this. Okay, the graph is going to look something like that. So you're going to get two answers. So you're going to intersect 2 points, so you're going to get two answers. Okay? So again, so by looking at the sketch, there would be two answers. So in this case, your answer would be C. And there would be two answers. So when you sketch out, again, all you have to do is see how many answers. So you don't have to waste time to try to get so complicated like that. Okay? Now, in some problems are fairly easy, so you can solve and do it. Okay? So it depends on the problem. So when you try something, if it doesn't work, you try something else. Okay? Okay, number 17. Okay, find a real solution. So now this one you have to look for a solution, right? So you got x squared plus y squared equal to 17, and then you have x squared minus y squared equal to minus 2y. Equal to 9. Okay, so I'm going to try to eliminate the x squared, so I'm going to multiply this by negative 1. So I get negative x squared plus 2y equal to negative 9, and I'm going to put this under here. So I get x squared plus y squared equal to 17. So when I add, this will cancel out. So I got y squared plus 2y equal to 8, and I'm going to move this over. So I got y squared plus 2y minus 8 equal to 0. And I'm going to do the factoring. I need to add to get 2, and I have to multiply to get negative 8. So I go 1 comma negative 8, 2 comma negative 4, so 4 comma negative 2. Okay? And so that's the one. And so I get y, okay, so to get y squared. And since coefficient is 1, so I can just put down this over here. So be plus 4 minus 2, and set equal to 0. So, okay, that's not too step. So y plus 4 equal to 0, y minus 2 equal to 0. So from here, you minus 4 on both sides. Okay, so you're going to get y equal to negative 4. Then you plus 2 on both sides, so you're going to get y equal to 2. Okay, so now we have to solve. So over here, I guess you can use this one. I don't like the subtractions, so I'm going to use this one. So I get x squared plus y squared equal to 17. So this is 16, so minus 16 on both sides. So I get x squared equal to 1, so x equal to plus or minus 1. Okay, so from this side, I'm going to get 1 comma negative 4, and I'm going to get negative 1 comma negative 4. Okay, so pair this up. So 1 negative 4, negative 1 negative 4. Okay. Over here, you do the same thing. I'm going to have x squared plus 2 squared equal to 17, and minus 4 on each side. Okay. So I get x squared equal to 13. So x equal to plus or minus square root of 13. Okay. I'm going to color code. Okay. Okay, so from here, again, you have to pair this up with that. So you're going to get square root of 13 comma 2, and you're going to get negative square root of 13 comma 2. Okay, and so that is your solution set. Okay, and if you look for the answers, this would be answer D. Okay, so this would be answer D. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one, number 18. Okay, number 18, find the dimension of rectangle. So you have a rectangle, label length, width, length, width. And the diagonal have a perimeter equal to 14, and a diagonal of 5. Okay? Okay. So from here, again, what you need to do is, you have to, based on this picture, to write your equation. The perimeter is adding all this together. So you got L plus W plus L plus W equal to 14. So you got 2L plus 2W equal to 14. Then dividing by 2. So you got L plus W equal to 7. Okay, next you also look at this is a right triangle, so use your Pythagorean theorem. So you got L squared plus W squared equal to 5 squared. Okay. Okay, so this one I'm going to move one of the variable over, so minus W on both sides. So L equal to 7 minus W. Then I'm going to substitute this into here. And work it out. So you got 49 minus 14W plus W squared plus W squared equal to 25. Okay, so minus 25 on both sides. Okay, to make equal to 0. And I'm going to rearrange things. So you got 2W squared minus 14W, and this will give me plus 24. Okay, and I'm going to divide it by 2 to lower my number so easier to factor. Okay. Okay, then from here, I need to add to get negative 7. I need to multiply to get 12. So I need to get negative 3 comma negative 4. Okay. So you get W minus 3, W minus 4. So from here, you're going to get W equal to 3 and W equal to 4. And then if you look over here, from here, you're going to get L equal to 7 minus 3. So L equal to 4. Over here, you're going to get L equal to 7 minus 4. So L equal to 3. Okay, so either way, it's going to get 3 by 4. Okay, so it doesn't ask you for which is which, right? So it asks you for the dimension. So you're going to get 3 by 4 either way. So 3 by 4 or 3 by 4. And so the answer would be answer C. Okay. Okay. Okay, number 19. You got system equation, so you got x plus y plus z equal to 2. That's equation 1. Equation 2, you got x minus 2y minus z equal to 2. Equation 3, you got 3x plus 2y plus z equal to 2. Okay, so I'm going to try to eliminate the z. Okay, I'm going to do the z. So I'm going to put this under here. So I'm doing 1 and 2. Okay, so x minus 2y minus z equal to 2. When I add, I get 2x minus y equal to 4. And I'm going to put this over here, right? So I get x minus 2y minus z equal to 2. So I get 4x, this cancel out, equal to 4. Okay? And then divide by 4. So this kind of really nice. So x equal to 1. Okay? And then once I find x equal to 1, I can substitute here to find y. Normally you don't get this lucky. Normally you have to kind of do this, you have to do this to solve. So minus 2 on both sides. So negative y equal to negative 2. So divide by negative 1. So y equal to 2. Okay. Wait. This would be a positive 2. So this would be okay. Yeah, negative 2. There we go. Okay, and then after that you can look for x. You got x, y. You can look for z. I'm going to use this one equation over here. So x equal to 1, y equal to negative 2 plus z equal to 2. Okay, so negative 1 plus z equal to 2. So plus 1 on each side. So you got z equal to 3. And so you look for the answer. This would be answer C. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 20. So this is the word problem. So you want to. This is the money problem. So you want to. So you have to select your variable. So I'm going to let O equal to number of $1 bill, and let F equal to number of $5 bills. Okay, and let T equal to number of $10 bills. Okay, so now there are $36 in this. So that means, okay, so you're going to have $1 for each bill times by number of bills plus 5 times F. Okay, so again, this is the value. So it's $1 for each bill times number of, okay, and $5 for each bill times number of $5 bill plus the 10 times T. and this will equal to 36. So that's one equation. Then you go and read. It says she has same number of $5 bills, so same number, right? So it'd be F equal to T, right? Same number of $5 and $10 bills, okay? And she had total of 10 bills in all, so that means O plus F plus T equal to 10. Okay, so this the total 10 bills. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate the O. So I'm going to times this by -1. Okay, so I got negative O minus F minus T equal to -10, and I'm going to put over here. Okay, so I got negative O minus F minus T equal to -10. So when I add this, we cancel out. Okay, and so I get 4F plus 9T equal to 26. Now, F equal to T, so I can substitute, this becomes T, okay? So when I add, I get 13T equal to 26, okay? So I got T equal to 2. Once I find T equal to 2, I'm using up here, so F will equal also 2. And to find O, I can use this one over here, right? So I got O plus 2 equal to 10, so -4. So I got O equal to 6. Okay, so now look for the answer. So you got 6 $1 bills, 2 $5 bills, and two $5 bills and two $10 bills. So this would be answer B.